it's a little cooler here.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you. It's very good to see you.
I got to have Athens to see my congressman.
Well, thank you so much. You're looking good.
I'm not in your district, but you're still my congressman.
Well, thank you. I will represent you, even in Athens. Thank you very much. Margaret, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Pat, thank you for being here. Bill and Tom, thank you so much for inviting some of your closest and dearest friends to come out on such a warm day. I'm more than grateful. Thank you. I feel more than lucky but very blessed to be here in this historic neighborhood. The people in this district, and especially in this neighborhood, have been very, very good to me over the years. When I ran for city council in 1981, you gave me your support. And each time I ran for the Congress, you've been there with me. So I come to say thank you. And I will never, ever forget your help and for your support. Now, during the past 2 days in Washington, we've had a little drama. and some of it been very good. Been very positive. And we have to embrace it and celebrate. But we still have a great deal of work to do. I just want to say, I have a race. And some people say, you don't have any real opposition. You don't have anything to worry about. But Pat would tell you, Margaret would tell you, the mayor would tell you, anytime you have another name on the ballot, you have a race. And you can never, ever take anything for granted. I know what it is to get out there and work hard. And that's what I've been doing all of my life. I didn't grow up in a big city like Atlanta or in a big city like Athens. I grew up in rural Alabama, 50 miles from Montgomery, on a farm. My father was a sharecropper, a tenant farmer. But back in 1944, when I was 4 years old, and I do remember when I was 4. I really do. How many of you remember when you were 4?
I do.
What happened to the rest of us? Well, in 1944, when I was only 4 years old, and I remember, my father had saved $300, and with the $300, he bought 110 acres of land.
Wow.
We still own that land today.
Wow.
On this farm, we raised a lot of cotton and corn and peanuts, hogs, cows, and chickens. I won't tell you the chicken story is too long and probably too boring. But to make it short, it was my responsibility to care for the chickens, and I fell in love with raising chickens. As a young child, I wanted to be a minister. I wanted to preach the gospel. And so from time to time, with the help of my brothers and sisters and my first cousins, we would gather all of our chickens together in the chicken yard and together here. My brothers and sisters and cousins would line the outside of the chicken yard, but they helped make up the audience, the congregation. And I would start speaking or preaching. And when I think about it, some of those chickens would bow their heads, they would shake their heads, they never quite said amen. But I'm convinced that some of those chickens that I preached to during the 40s and the 50s tended to listen to me much better than some of my Republican colleagues. And some of those chickens are just a little more productive. Brother, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this painting. Some of you know I love art.
Yes.
I love art. I love drama. I love colors. I love, some of you know I collect art. Folk art, African American art. I collect chickens. And I have a collection here and there in my Washington office, house in D.C., a few here in the house. But I love collecting things, and I love collecting friends. And I wish I knew a little more about the technology. I would have more, maybe a Facebook friend, man. But I'm picking up hundreds and hundreds every day. But I need your help.
You got it.
I need your support.
You got it.
I need your vote.
You got it.
I want to go back to Washington, stand with President Barack Obama, and get this country moving again.
Yes.
Moving again.
Yes.
Some of you suggested, since I've been here talking, that that we need to start a new WPA. Put people to work. Help people build. Help people make things in America. Create jobs. We passed a highway and transportation bill yesterday to fix our infrastructure, our bridges, our waterways. We can do it, and we must do it. See that all of our children, all of our young people get the best possible education.
Right.
I'm so pleased. I shouted from joy, from real joy, when the Supreme Court upheld the Obamacare Act. It may not be perfect, but it is a step down a major, long road to have comprehensive health care for all of our young people and all of our seniors and all of our middle-aged people. For everybody. Health care is a right. It's not a privilege, but a right in this country. And the quality of a person's health care shouldn't be decided on the size of a person's bank account or the zip code that person lives in. We need health care, affordable health care. One day, we will come to our senses as a nation and as a people. And maybe we will move to single pay or some form of Medicare for everybody. But it must happen. It's long overdue. We're going to fix this bill, this act, and we're going to make it work. Now, we have some people in Washington. I don't want to talk about any of my colleagues, but I tell you,
Talk freely.
you know, we have people who don't even believe in science.
I'm
They don't believe in research. They want to take us back to another period. And we cannot go back. We've made too much progress. We need research and development. You have people that get elected, they don't believe in government. Why run for office? Why you want to serve? Why? The government. Everything we do controlled by a government. The vote controls everything that we do in a democratic society. It is precious, almost sacred. And it's my hope that each and every one of you, I'm preaching to the choir, that you get out and vote on July the 31st, and then vote on November the 6th. We have to do it. We must do it. We must do our part to save this little planet. Why is it getting so hot? Huh? Is it, what is it?
No ozone.
And we got to get on the right side. We must be in tune with our environment. We can do it. That's why we need research. That's why we need development. In schools, at universities, like the University of Georgia, Emory, Morehouse, MIT, Harvard, Georgia State, yes, Georgia State, and we'll help Georgia State a great deal with the science building, and we need to do more. We need to spend millions and billions of dollars for education to help these colleges and universities. We need CDC, need resources. Do what you can to see that we get a Congress that can work together and keep this president. He's smart, he's gifted, he's trying to look out for all people. We must do what we can to save this little piece of real estate, to save this little spaceship that we call Earth. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's hot, and I should stop. I should. But I need you.
Got it.
And I want you to turn out and vote. Some people say nobody's going to turn out. They're not interested in the election.
Oh, no.
Make a lot of those folks. Let's turn out and vote like we never voted before, okay? Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.